This is how I made 2 million plus reselling products on Amazon, and this is the easiest way. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Eric Cooper. I've sold well over $2 million on Amazon and been able to sell over 100K a month. This whole channel is about me kind of just sharing raw game and advice, things that are working for me, things that can work for you guys. And today I'm gonna be sharing how Amazon selling actually works. So if you've never heard about Amazon selling, why you might be struggling in this business. So maybe you're already selling on Amazon, but it's just not going the way you wanted it to. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. And then I'm gonna be breaking down my full sourcing system, okay? This is what me and my VA team use to find over 10 plus products every single day and scale up to 6 figures without me having to actually really work 24/7 or really at all. Obviously, I'm gonna share exactly how to do this live as well, so you can learn step by step, and I'll walk you through the whole process. So without further ado, let's get into this. First thing I want to say is that this is not Shopify. This is not drop shipping. Okay, this is something completely different, and we are not creating our own brand with this business. Okay, so if you guys have heard of buying products from China, AliExpress, Alibaba, that is not what this is. Okay, we are not buying products from overseas. It requires too much capital to kind of do that, and it's a lot of waiting. So we're not doing that. What we are doing is buying just normal products, name branded stuff like Sony, Neutrogena, anything that's already a name brand that is selling consistently every single day on Amazon. We are buying these products for cheaper and selling it for more back on Amazon. It's very simple. Now, if you're wondering, how can you buy a product from, let's say, Target and then sell it for more on Amazon? Like, why would a customer pay for that? Why would they do that? It's because of convenience, okay? Amazon has now pretty much become a convenience store, okay? You can get whatever you want, whenever you want, with the click of a button. Most customers know when they go to a convenience store, they're buying and, probably spending a little bit more than they should, like if they were to go to like something like Walmart. And it's the same concept with Amazon. People love the quick delivery, the great customer service, so people will still shop on Amazon, even though they know they could probably find it cheaper elsewhere. But also most customers are just way too lazy to check elsewhere anyways. So that's why you'll never have that issue. That is why, and that is how this thing works. Now, if you're already selling on Amazon, but you're struggling, maybe you don't really know how to find products very well, or maybe you're getting stuck on ungating and being able to sell kind of what you want, I want to share kind of how you can get around that. But one thing I want you guys to understand is these right here are very important students that I work with directly. Okay, so this right here is Marcus. He crossed 20K in pretty much under 3 months. Yeah, it would have been under 3 months because this was May 19th, I believe, when he sent this, May 19th. And he's done over 20K in under 90 days. Anthony here has also done 20K in under 90 days. Now he's at 32K, and he's going to do over probably 15K just this month. And this is Bree, also 20K in under 90 days. Okay, so this is exactly 3 months in. She's done 20K, and you guys can see that the reason why I wanted to share these 3 students is because all of these students have scaled up to over 20K in under 90 days. So if you're someone here that's been selling on Amazon for a little bit and you still cannot find products, you're still struggling with ungating, I hate to say this, but the strategy you're using or the execution that you're doing is not working, okay? So if you want to kind of fast track your business and grow as fast as Anthony, as fast as Bree and Marcus did, you guys can, of course, apply below this video. That's just if you want to get extra help and kind of stop feeling like a little bit stuck with that stuff. And yeah, you guys can apply below this. Now, let's get back into it, okay? I'm going to be sharing my sourcing system breakdown. This will pretty much reveal everything that I do right now with my team and how we find every single product and how you guys can implement this into your business, okay? So let's start off with box number 1, having a sourcing virtual assistant. If you guys do not know what a virtual assistant is, essentially a VA is someone that you can hire overseas. I hire all of my VAs from the Philippines, and I only hire women, okay? I'm not sexist, it's just women tend to be the most loyal, the best workers, and so I only hire women. And I hire all of mine from the Philippines, and essentially you can pay this person roughly $400 to $500 a month, and they will help your business. So obviously you're probably not going to have 8 hours a day to source. You can bring on a virtual assistant to help you with that and get you more products to purchase and find more opportunities. All 3 of these students, I helped them get a virtual assistant. And that's also partly why they scaled a little bit faster as well. Now, let's talk about the system after getting a VA, right? Let's say even if you don't have a virtual assistant, this is what you're gonna wanna do. So you're gonna wanna start off with Storefront stalking with Scan Profit. If you guys don't already have that software, make sure you get it. And then the key here with Storefront stalking, I will be sharing how to do this live as well, if you don't know what Storefront stalking is. But this strategy, we will be specifically looking at sellers with less than 30 reviews, okay? The reason why we're focusing on sellers with less than 30 reviews is because we want to find products that are, number 1, easier to find, and number 2, we can for sure sell it. We don't have any issues with ungating. They're a lot easier to sell, right? If you focus on looking at sellers with even 0 reviews, you're going to find a lot more stuff that's auto approved because, you know, that person with 0 reviews can sell it on their store. You, if you have 0 reviews, are going to be able to sell it on your store. Okay. So that's the other thing that I have everyone focus on because there's just a lot more opportunities in those stores. And then after you found a product using the storefront stalking method, which I will be sharing in just a moment, you then want to transition into a strategy called leaf sourcing, okay? This is truly the difference between a 10K a month seller and a 100K a month seller. And the reason I say this is because let's say you have your virtual assistant. She finds one product, one opportunity, storefront stalking, and then she goes and tries to find another one, right? With leaf sourcing, you're gonna have your VA find a profitable product. He or she is then going to leaf source that product by diving deeper into either the brand, the website, or the product itself, okay? And so if every time you find a profitable product, you dive deeper into those 3 things, brand, website, product, if you dive deeper in all 3 of those things, you will easily 2 to 3x your output of leads, okay? I can guarantee you this because this is exactly what happened with my business. When I started telling everyone to focus on leaf sourcing after every single lead that they found, they would at least find 2 to 3 more products on top of that initial first product that they found, okay? And if you're still kind of confused on what that means or how that works, don't worry because I'm gonna be showing you how to do that as well. But the biggest key here is that with every product that you find, you're literally just looking for more opportunities within that product. So like I said, the difference between a 10K a month seller and a 100K a month seller is the 10K a month seller is jumping from one opportunity to the next opportunity to the next opportunity to the next. A 100K a month seller takes one opportunity, finds 2 more opportunities in it, finds another opportunity, finds 2 more opportunities in it, and you know if you're 2 to 3xing your output of leads, you're going to scale a lot faster within this business. So hopefully that makes sense. Now I'm going to quickly give a brief breakdown on how we storefront stock as well as how to leaf source. And I'm going to be sharing exactly how you start to dive deeper because this is something that I've never showed on this channel before. And I honestly think that if you guys do this exact sourcing system, you will very quickly be able to scale much faster. All right, so I'm going to quickly break down how to storefront stock. Now I've posted many videos of this before and how this strategy works. So I'm not going to go too in depth, but to give you a brief explanation, we're going to be using the software here, Scan Profit. And we're going to take a product that is a good product to use for sourcing. Now, if you're like, Eric, what the heck is a good product to use for sourcing? A good product would be a brand that is only sold from an online retailer. For example, Equate is a brand only sold at Walmart. So any product that is Equate is a good product to use as a starting product to look at sellers on that listing. Now, if you also want to know another good option, it would be just a profitable product that you've previously found. Okay, those 2 are good starting points. So if you don't have one yet and you're wondering what to use, take this product right here because this is a perfect product to use. I know it's good. This brand, Lakeshore, can only be purchased from Lakeshore's website. So it's a perfect product to use for this example. Okay, now, essentially what storefront stalking is we are going to be scrolling down here on Scan Profit until we hit this tab called offers. These are all of the other sellers selling this exact product that we're looking at. Now, what we're gonna do is basically open up these sellers, and we are able to see exactly what products these people are selling. And we can essentially just copy all of their best products. Now, like I was saying earlier, when you do this strategy, you strictly want to focus on smaller sellers. It's easy to, as a beginner think, okay, let me look at this guy. He has 267 reviews. He's super experienced. He probably has a ton of good products, which you're right. He probably does have a ton of good products, but now it's kind of more looking at a needle in a haystack. We're looking at these smaller sellers. It's a lot easier to find their good opportunities because they don't have as many products, and it just makes things a lot easier. Okay. And like I said, you'll find a lot more ungated products as well. So that is why I focus on smaller sellers. You can see here we open these people up, and you can basically see exactly what stuff these people are selling. Now, with experience, you will learn what opportunities are good, what opportunities are bad. This Black & Decker one, it has quite a bit of sellers on here, 22. Not a ton of sales happening on this product. I might not look at this one. This product has Amazon on it, right? We can see because it has this yellowy line, that is Amazon. So I'm going to avoid that product. Same with these other ones. They just don't look that good. So I'm just going to move on from that store. Sometimes it's worth it to look at some of the other products that they have, but I like to try to move with speed, especially for the sake of this video. I'm not going to sit there and stare at some stores for you guys. Let's just take, for example, this product. It looks like it might have some opportunity. The buy box is suppressed for this listing. So we need to find this product for around $11. Let's do a quick search of this product. Okay, so boom. So this right here, first product that we clicked on, is a product that is profitable, that will make us money. So on this site, make your price even better, 10% off your first purchase. So we can get this for $9.99 plus 10% off. Now, of course, this is out of stock right now, but with 10% off, our buy cost for this product is only $9, okay? This right here is a great product to buy. We're making $6 profit, 69% ROI. So if you're wondering, do you need a ton of money to start this business? Well, you could just spend 90 bucks and make $60 back, right? That's not that bad, right? You're not spending a ton of money to get going. So that's what I would recommend. And then that's how you find kind of your first product. And now, once you've found your first product, I'm going to show you guys how to do the lead sourcing strategy. Conveniently, of course, the first product that I click on is profitable. I swear I did not look up this product beforehand. But now we found a profitable product. So the easy way to do lead sourcing, there's a couple different things. So the first thing you can do is scroll down here on Amazon, and you can actually look at some of the related products, because sometimes you'll see related products from that exact same brand that might be good. In this case, I don't see anything from Bushnell or whatever. So we're not gonna see any opportunities there. Now what you wanna do is just type the brand name here, and we can just plug this into Amazon. Literally just plug it into Amazon, okay, and see what other products that they have. So we have, let's look for something that's maybe a little smaller selling and see what they've got here. This one might not be a bad opportunity right here. Let's look at this. Bushnell Golf Wingman View GPS speaker. Now, what we're gonna do is copy this product and search it on that website where we already found the profitable item. Let's just search it on here. Let's see if they sell it. It looks like it comes with a bunch of other stuff. I mean, it definitely doesn't come with the iPhone, but okay, so it might just be the speaker actually. Power Series bundle. Let's see, what's this one? So this one is $149. We need to find this product for around $101. So obviously not very close on that one, so it would not work. Now, what you want to do is once you've actually found this, another thing you can do is you can actually do a Keepa search. So we click here, Keepa, Keeper Product Finder, this is another software that you guys could use. I do recommend this software as well. Now we're going to take the brand name and we're going to do a brand search. And we can see there's over 3,000 products, and you can also kind of just search through this list of, branded products and search them back onto this site. That is one strategy that you guys could use. Now, personally, this would be an okay brand to dive deeper into. I'm going to show you a little bit other opportunities that I already have set up and ready to go, so I can show you guys kind of how much easier this gets through time. This is a really good brand to basically do this strategy with, this lead sourcing strategy. Essentially, a way to dive deeper into the brand here would literally be, again, grabbing the brand name, searching it on Amazon, right? I opened it in a new tab. Just so you guys see, this product is profitable. I'll show you guys it's a product that you guys can actually go ahead and sell. Really quick, I'm gonna do this in my head without using my phone calculator right now. This is $16.37. That is the buy cost. Did not use a calculator. I don't know what you guys are talking about. $16.37. Okay, if you're wondering how did I get that price for this product, what I did was I looked at our preferred member price. So if you sign up with a little account with this company, Amsoil, you get a preferred member price. And we also have a pack of 12. So there's a little bit of extra discount by buying it in a case of 12 and for being a preferred member. And so if you just do 196.45 divided by 12, you get $16.37. So obviously, super solid product, very good profit. Again, $8 profit. If you buy 10 units of this, $80 profit off your first item. So for any of you guys watching this, you could literally start making money. You almost make $100 off your first order because you get 12 units. So boom, easy, done. So now we found our first product. How do we dive deeper into this? How do we lead source deeper into this product? So again, first thing we can do, scroll down, look at the other related products. I see this one, right? This is a frequently bought related product. So let's open that up in a new tab. We see anything else in here? I think, is this the same product that we're looking at? No. I don't see many other products that are Amsoil brand. You typically want to look for a product that is the same brand as a product that you've sourced. I don't see one. That's okay. Let's quickly look at this one though, because this one was good. Let's see, does Amsoil have related products? No. Okay, so we're looking for this blue logo one. All right. Let's see what we got. What is this? Extreme pressure. This one is, okay, this also says extreme pressure. I actually do not know the difference between those two, but that's okay. There is a difference. The color is the difference. So same product here. So $18.99 for preferred, but if we switch it to a pack of 12, now we get that bulk discount. So this one was actually a little bit more expensive than the last one. So this one is $2.16 divided by 12. That gives us a buy cost of $18. We input that in, boom, money. Again, not as good as the other one. Also, the sales are a bit slower, but another great profitable product to find. So now we've turned one product into another one, right? I'm gonna show you one other way that we can kind of dive deeper into this. I showed a little bit earlier, but it's really just searching the brand name. And then if you literally just open up every product from that brand, if you look up every product, grab the title, search it on the website you found it profitable on. So we're on Amsoil, search that product, and we are looking for, what are we looking for here? We are looking for this big guy. Synthetic motor oil, is it this one? 5W30, 5W30. And we are looking for the gallon, I believe, right? Yep, 1 US gallon. We'll get a case of 4. Case of 4, our buy cost is $167. So 167.45 divided by, 85 divided by 4. $41.96 is our cost. If we go over here, $41.96. Boom, money. 20 bucks profit per unit. You know, you sell 10 of these a month, 200 bucks profit, and then you sell all of the other 10 products that you find within this brand. And, you know, that's how you can turn one brand into a brand that makes you 3K profit a month, right? Very, very simple. Obviously, it takes a bit of time to, you know, get used to like every product that you find. You literally have to force yourself to dive deeper into it. It does take a bit of time to get used to that, but it is worth it, okay? Now, let's show you one other strategy that I have up my sleeve. Obviously, the next thing you would do is just search through every product here from the brand, but I am not going to do that for the sake of this video. I'm going to show you one more strategy, and this involves how to dive deeper into website. So I showed you guys how to dive deeper into brand. Now I'm going to show you guys how to dive deeper into website. I'll also quickly go over kind of diving deeper into product. It's very, very simple, but for website, this one is very good. So the best way to use a site-wide coupon and any type of deal that you have for a specific website, you want to do this exact search, because sometimes if you try this search but you don't have like a site-wide discount, it's not going to really work that well. The way I would do this though is, let's say we're trying to dive deeper into this website. Maybe we talked to the owner and we worked out a deal or discount, or maybe we, you know, somehow found a coupon that is site-wide and it's 20% off the whole website. How do we dive deep into this website and find opportunity? I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. So the best thing you want to see and look for is brands. So you want to look for a list of brands, because a list of brands makes your life a lot easier, because searching through one product at a time is going to take you forever, but searching through brands still going to take you a long time, but it's a lot faster. Okay. Then we're going to pull up, keep a product finder, copy these exact filters. 90-day average will do 150,000. This basically is just your sales rank. So how quickly the product sells. 150,000 is pretty good. That means the product will sell somewhat well, usually 50 to 100 a month. And then your new offer count, we want to set our 90-day average from 3. Okay. This will kind of filter down a lot of the products for you. So you guys can copy that, or you guys can play around with it. But I only use those 2 filters. Just keep it very simple for this video. And then pretty much from here, we're just going to grab the website brand names. So we'll just click on 3 of these really quick, or 4 of these. We'll grab the brand name, back to product finder, type that in, boom. And you'll see, sometimes you'll see a lot of the products won't actually meet your criteria, because that means that maybe there was, you know, not enough sellers on the listing, or there wasn't, you know, it just doesn't meet your criteria, which doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Okay. It means that it's a product that wasn't even worth looking at anyways. So that's why you want to do it like this. And you basically keep entering in brand names until you actually find an opportunity that does have listings. Okay. That is exactly the whole process with this. It is very grindy. So I always just have a VA do this process, but obviously if you're a one-man show for right now, you're going to want to do this on your own. And yeah, you pretty much just plug and play the brand name until you find products that pop up. And then you'll basically search those products and cross-reference them back onto this website. And you basically just search them onto here. So let's just say that, you know, that product or that brand that we just had, you know, did have some results pop up. We would then look at these products, right? We would look at these products, be like, okay, if I got a 20% off discount, am I profitable? And then you just kind of cross-reference back and forth between Amazon and this website. And that's how you find opportunities, by diving deeper into the website. So we covered diving deeper into the website, diving deeper into a brand. Another way to dive deeper into product itself, I'm really giving you guys everything right here. Another way to dive deeper into product itself, and this works really good for grocery items and, you know, other stuff too, but grocery definitely for sure, is literally, let's say we found a chip bag on Amazon, profitable, right? Let's just say, for example, we found, well, they don't really have what I'm looking for. Here we go. let's say we found a chip bag like this. It's a pack of 64 Doritos. Now, what we can do is, let's just say we found this product profitable. Now, we could search this exact same product up, the Doritos chips. We could even throw in the 1.7 ounce so we make sure we find that size. Okay, my search bar is not working. Let me refresh. Let's retry that. We'll grab this. Okay, my search bar does not want to work, so there we go. Okay, so once we've searched the title of the product, now we can look at all of these other, opportunities where Doritos selling in these different bundle packs, and then you dive deeper into the product itself. So the best way to kind of really dive deeper into a product is literally just by looking for bundles of that product. I find it works the best for food items. This still can be done for other products. I've seen beauty products where it's like a pack of 2 or something, like a chapstick, right? Buying a pack of 2 of this. And so every time that you find a product, you want to run through diving deeper into the brand itself, diving deeper into the website if there's a really good deal or something, and then dive deeper into the product itself. So if you found a chapstick, is there a pack of 3 of the chapstick? Is there a pack of 4 of the chapstick? Are you profitable? Is it selling? Those are all the things that I would do, and that is how you really take this business to the next level, okay? That is exactly the whole strategy that I use. Now, this can go really crazy because if you hire 2 VAs like I do, and you have them doing this strategy, if they find 5 products using storefront stalking, right? And then you have them leaf source, so it 2 to 3x is their output, you can turn this into something where you find, 10, 20 leads a day, really. So it just depends on how you want to do things. Also, how much you want to source with your VAs. There is a crazy opportunity within doing this strategy. So keep that in mind. Take it as you will. Now, if you made it this far and you found some value, drop a like on this, of course. But for those of you guys that are still struggling with learning how to source and just finding products and, finding more products that you're auto-approved to sell, apply to have me, help you one-to-one. Like, all of these students were struggling before and knew nothing about Amazon, and I helped them hands-on, showed them how to get a VA, showed them how to scale this business and find more products, and now they're doing really well. So if you're someone who wants to kind of fast track this whole process, you can apply below this video and I'll help you hands-on and help you grow this thing. Other than that, for those of you guys that also just want to see kind of more how to do this a little bit better, how to execute on growing the business, below this is going to be a link to a free training that I'm hosting. It's completely live. I'm going to be doing a Q&A at the end, and I'm literally going to be showing step-by-step how to start selling on Amazon, start finding your first products, and then how to scale and automate this business so you can start making money using a VA team or just kind of making things a little bit more hands-off, okay? If you guys enjoyed, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.